Simprovised is the 21st episode of the 27th season of The Simpsons. This is directed by Nastuk, and I quite enjoyed this one. I'll get in with the main narrative in a moment, but the subplot involves Marge building a treehouse for Bart because Bart goes to Ralph's birthday party and Ralph has this fabulous state-of-the-art treehouse and he's jealous. So he starts to rip apart his treehouse, and Marge offers to do some repairs, and Bart says, "You're an inside parent, you can't do this," basically implying that only Homer can do DIY outside. And, well, it's like a red rag to a bull. Marge was not having that, and she went full on and worked on his treehouse, and it seems like Bart wasn't even grateful, and he has a lesson to learn there. I liked it. It definitely provided some padding to support the main narrative. Had it been the main focus, I think it would have worked just as well, but it works fine as a sub-narrative. The main focus is on Homer and the fact that he has stage fright. He's not very good at public speaking, and he ends up joining, creating actually. He learns about improv and creates an improv troupe, and I don't want to say too much about what happens with it. The direction it took and Moe's involvement, I think it was a really important narrative, a really important story, and I was really pleased with where that part of the narrative went. But I won't spoil it by going into details, but you'll know which bit I mean when you get to it, and I thought it worked really well. I think this really appealed to me because I like improv. I love comedy, but I love stand-up comedy. I love comedy stage shows. I just love comedy actors, and improv is an extension of that, and I just think improv is so fun because you never know what's going to happen. I don't like being at the front. I hate being at the front of improv. Same as stand-up comedy because I don't want to be in the firing line, but I love watching it. And it was really fun. Even though this was obviously a scripted TV show, it was so easy to buy into watching improv. And I had a lot of fun with it. I thought the characters that were introduced for this were really good. Some of them were a bit annoying, but in a way that was kind of satisfying. And I enjoyed the journey that Homer went on. And he has, some moral issues to deal with as well. And I liked it. I thought it was very unpredictable. Unpredictable in the sense that the improv shows, they could have done literally anything with this. There are so many scenarios they could have created for this, as is the beauty of improv. And I think the things they chose worked very well. So for me, as a fan of improv, I really enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun with the narrative, and the narrative with Marge as well worked really well. I think that could have been the main focus at one point, but I'm kind of glad with the balance that we had here. Homer was really enjoyable to watch, and I had a lot of fun with it. Definitely one of my favourite episodes from season 27. I don't know if I'd ever say it's an all-time favourite, but it's a contender. Certainly, I would be very happy to watch it again. Really thoroughly enjoyed it.